Good afternoon, I'm Malcolm Jordan and this is your Midday News Fix for Tuesday the 9th of September. The Police Commissioner says officers probably had already visited the area where Tom Phillips' children were found yesterday. The fugitive died in a police shootout on a rural Waikato road following a burglary in Piopio. 2 children were found yesterday afternoon at a campsite deep in the bush not far from where Phillips died. Richard Chambers says the child who was found with Phillips helped police find the others.
In terms of pinpointing where the remaining children may be, but also what it is that we may encounter. And we were advised that there were more firearms present at the campsites.
He says they've searched the terrain extensively over the years, but they know Phillips was moving around a lot.
I suspect that it probably is an area that we have canvassed previously, but I could say that about the whole region.
Police Minister Mark Mitchell says the officer seriously injured in the shootout with Tom Phillips is making great strides following surgery.
Just incredibly lucky that he survived, and I want to acknowledge him and the other officers that were on the scene because in my view they showed extreme courage and bravery in terms of making the intervention.
The Herald's Jamie Lith says some parts of the Marakopa community aren't surprised by the way Tom Phillips' life on the run has ended.
We knew Tom Phillips was armed, so did the police, and we knew that he was unpredictable. He had those previous allegations for the bank robbery, the supermarket robberies.
Forestry worker Leon Wood told Newstalk ZB he believes he saw Phillips 3 times while he was on the run and claims several people, including farmers, had been hiring Phillips for fencing work.
He'd be in a batch on the farm with his kids and getting food, everything free from the farmer.
To other news, the Health Minister says it's unacceptable that a third of patients at Wellington's emergency department are being treated in corridors. Data's been laid out in a business case for the hospital's refurbishment presented by Health New Zealand officials. Minister of Health, Simeon Brown, says they're investing in infrastructure and there will be a major upgrade of the emergency department. Dozens of jobs are being cut at Wellington City Council just weeks before the local elections. The council says about 30 roles will be impacted by the proposal. New comparisons show teacher salaries have plummeted relative to the minimum wage. PPTA members are voting on a new government pay offer, while primary teachers have decided to reject their latest offer. Canterbury University maths lecturer Leighton Watson's done a comparison of teachers' pay with the minimum wage. He says a beginning teacher was paid $33,000 in 1999, and now they get $64,000.
Which seems like a great increase, but if a beginning teacher was paid the same amount now as they were in 1999 relative to the minimum wage, they'd be earning over $100,000.
The Finance Minister's hitting out at Te Pāti Māori, questioning whether Kiwis would accept them working with Labour. Te Pāti Māori took out the Tamaki Makaurau by-election over the weekend, leading Nicola Willis to ponder whether the party could take all 7 Māori seats next election.
It means potentially a clean sweep across the Māori seats from Te Pāti Māori, and it means a Labour government proposition only exists being propped up by a party that increasingly sounds quite separatist.
To sport, relief for Sharks halfback Nico Hines after a dangerous contact charge was downgraded from a 1-match ban to a fine ahead of their NRL League elimination playoff against the Roosters on Saturday. And All Whites captain Chris Wood could be returning to a new-look Nottingham Forest after international football duty, with reports that manager Nuno Espirito Santo could be dismissed. I'm Malcolm Jordan. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at 5 p.m. from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.